Hello, fruitful people of God. This is Ashley, founder of Fresh Fruit Ministries, and I'm coming on here to continue our encouragement series from John chapter 15. Today's message is entitled Wasted and Withered, based on John chapter 15, verse 6. I'm going to read through my notes and encourage you as I'm led to encourage you, okay? Um, John chapter 15 notes are: the word keeps you clean. It's important that you continually wash your mind and heart with the word of God. Oh my goodness. With all that we go through in the course of a day, bearing fruit, trying to become one of the most um, challenging fruit bearing instances in my life has always been kind to people who are unkind to me. I'm like, Lord, how is it that I had to be nice to these people when they're not being nice to me? Why do I got to try to help these people when they're not trying to help me? God's like, actually, it's not about you. It's not about them. It's about you. I'm trying to help you learn how to be like me, no matter where you are and who you're with. Because guess what? You're going to eventually reap what you sow. If you sow kindness, you'll reap kindness. If you sow joy, you'll reap joy. If you sow meekness, you'll reap meekness. But the thing about it is, where you sow it at is not always what you get back. The illustration he would always say to me, he's like, Ashley, if you plant apple seed, you don't get the seed back. You get a tree. So don't go looking to get back what you put in the ground. It will come back different. It will come back different from what you put in the ground. I'm like, Lord, you got to explain it to me again, Ashley. If you put an apple seed in the ground, you will get an apple tree. So if you just put the seed in the ground and just sow and be a blessing according to how I'm instructing you and bear fruit how I'm instructing you, it will come back at the right time and the right season and it'll bless you. It says your flesh is attracted to the way of the world, and it takes a continual renewing of your carnal and fleshly mindset to keep you away from the daily activities that keep you unfruitful. Oh my goodness. With all of what we see on the TV, with all of what we hear on the radio, with all of what we see around us, if you want to be continuously fruitful in the things of God, you have to continually wash yourself with the word. Lord, I'm just upset. I'm frustrated today. Lord, lead me to a place in your word where you can cleanse me and renew my mind. It's all about the cleansing comes with the renewing of your mind and a repositioning of your thoughts so that you can be fruitful in the things of God. It's very important that you continuously be washed with the word. If you're sitting at church, or if you have a spiritual mother or mentor or someone that's rooted in the things of God, it's important that these people encourage you on how to stay clean and how to keep yourself washed from the things that you deal with in the world. Sometimes people just go off and have a sabbatical. I do that quite often. Like sometimes, like, Ashley, we ain't heard from you 2 or 3 or 4 days. Trust you. I've been in the presence of God, getting renewed, refreshed, and restored in the things of God, because sometimes we deal with so much as people of God. We just need to take a break, pull away, just like Jesus would do, and just go pray and get in the presence of God and say, Lord, I need you to help me. I need you to restore me. I need you to show me what I'm supposed to do in this situation. But you have to take the time to separate yourself from things that will frustrate you so that you can remain fruitful. There are many temptations that we face all day long that have the ability to attract our flesh versus our spirit. It is important to know your triggerers and temptations so that you avoid these temptations. It's important. If God is trying to deliver you out of a process, if God is trying to deliver you from a people or a place or a thing that he knows down the line will hinder you from bearing fruit, he knows down the line will hinder your growth in him. If he knows down the line that will keep you from staying in his word and connected to his people, and he's like, I don't feel like hanging around those people anymore. It's nothing about them. It's just God is doing a renewing in you, and God is changing your mindset, and God is changing your thoughts and where you go and what you do, and renewing you to be able to say, I want to put you on a path of righteousness. There's nothing bad about those people. God is trying to do something with you. He's trying to put you on the path that you asked for. When you signed up to be a Christian, when you signed up and you gave your life to Christ, he's like, look, if you give me your life, I'm going to take with it and do what I created it to be. And you have to allow him to do it. If God is saying to you in an illustrative manner, you gave me your heart to change from being mad and frustrated and angry all the time. So now if I'm telling you not to hang around people who talk about mad and angry and frustrating things all the time, and I'm trying to put you in a place where you can be around people who are peaceful and who are encouraging and who are uplifting and who will support you in your new thought process and who will support you in the new walk in a new way that you're going in, it will behoove you not to move on to the next group of people. Like, Lord, why am I always so frustrated? You might look around in your circle to see if misery loves company. But if God's trying to place you with people who are peaceful people and who are people who want to pray for you, encourage you, and walk with you along your walk with Christ, then it's important that you allow him to do that and you keep moving. Um, Here's some things to do. Know yourself. Know what causes you to ignore fruit and entertain your fleshly desires. Read Galatians chapter 5, verse 16 through 18. It tells you these things about yourself. Read Galatians chapter 5 in its entirety. It tells you about the fruits of the Spirit. It tells you about the fruits of the flesh. And these are things that you may need to watch. Like, Lord, when I get around certain people, or when I watch certain things, or when I go certain places, my flesh gets attracted to these things. God's like, okay, if that's something that you recognize about yourself, then you need to figure out what attracts your spirit. What is my spirit like? What makes me happy? What makes me joyful? What makes me peaceful? Those are the things that you want to stay connected to so that you can bear fruit. My name is Ashley. I'm the founder of Fresh Fruit Ministries. My ministry is based off Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. That states, if you walk by the Spirit, you will not gratify the lust of the flesh. God bless you. I love you. Have a great day.